What's going on, everybody? SLB coming at you with another toy review. First and foremost, thank you to James at primetoys.net for hooking me up with this guy here. This is Takara Tomy's MP10 Cybertron Commander Convoy, also known as Optimus Prime. Thank you very much at James at primetoys.net for hooking me up with this, giving me a great deal on him. $180 for the Takara Masterpiece Optimus here. Normally you'll find him $200, $250. I've seen him on eBay for more than that because this is such a hot commodity. James, primetoys.net. Links will be in the description below. Right about down here somewhere. Below this part right here. They'll be right down here. For Prime Toys website and Facebook page. Thank you, James. Thank you, primetoys.net. You're awesome. Metal, 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 metal. Alright. Let's talk about MP10 here. This is the holy grail to me. This is one of the reasons why I got into the Masterpiece toy line. And this guy is just awesome. He's amazing. His legs won't stay together for some reason. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. But this is a great representation of G1 Optimus that I've wanted for a long time. Like I said, you're gonna pay $200, $250, up to $275 for the Takara version or the Hasbro version. Any other store you go to, that's why I got him at primetoys.net, at James at Wizard World. He's not paying me to say good things about him. I'm saying good things about him because I like what he does. But back to the toy itself. Included with this guy, you get a nice, like other Japanese, Takara, Tomy, Masterpiece toys, you get the obligatory card, which is nice. I love these things. I've got, collect them all. I got 3, I made the mistake of getting a couple Hasbro versions, so I will not be getting those cards unless I trade up or sell them and buy the Takara versions. But these things are nice. I like them. I dig them. They're fun to have. They're nice things to add to the collection. The other thing you can get is the instruction book, which is off screen, but we'll just hold it like this instead of adjusting the camera. But this is a nice artwork, very G1 inspired artwork of MP10 himself, and it's the same picture on the card here, but very nice, very easy to read instructions if you can read Japanese, but the pictures themselves are nice. It goes really in nice depth detail of what you can do, what's the fun things you can do with this toy collection thing, whatever you want to call it. Another cool thing is this back here is just a history of Convoy or a history of the Primes. Starting up here you get your G1, Optimus, going to G1 Hot Rod or Rodimus, and then your G2 and all the way. I think I had this guy. I'm pretty sure I did. But you got your Beast Wars. Oh, look at that, they don't have Beast Machines. Darn. Robots in Disguise, Armada. I think this was the 25th anniversary MP01 that came out, and just you got more Beast Wars. Oh, there's Beast Machines. Man, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. But then we had come down here. I think this was Cybertron. Yeah, Cybertron. Another Cybertron one. Alternator, and there's your Ultra Magnus White. I'll even got the movie versions on here. Coming down to the bottom, animated, another Alternator, another movie, Fall of Cybertron, MP. Is that, I don't know which one that is. I can't tell. But, and then you've got your Masterpiece Hot Rod or Rodimus Prime or whatever you want to call him. He will be next on my scavenger list. I want that one. Either the Takara version or the Hasbro version. Or I'll take the Takara version and just give me the Target Master that came with the Hasbro version, but that is next on the list of things to get. Now let's get to the nitty-gritty. The nitty-gritty. MP10 himself, just an amazing figure. Just looking at it in vehicle mode, you're immediately thrown back to the 1980s. Because you're immediately, just... I'm at a loss for words because this guy is just amazing. All the way from the square front section that really just reminds you of, the original G1 toy, to the nice blue, dark blue back here, with the car version, the dark blue here. Oh, excuse me. When you get to the Hasbro version, it's a little bit lighter blue. I think the darker blue looks better, personally, than the lighter blue. But this nice chrome, exhaust back here, this nice gray, shiny-ish stripe down the center here, and just an amazing figure in itself. And one of the accessories, and let's get to, let's get to a comparison really quick. And just to quickly compare him, we've got our trusty, my favorite Avenger, your favorite Avenger, or should be your favorite Avenger, but in Lego form, Lego Vision. Just to get a comparison. I like Vision. Vision. But just to give you a scale and comparison with something you would probably have at home, here he is with a Lego figure. Whew. But if you don't have a Lego figure, you want another scale and comparison. Here he is with MP21 Bumble, also known as Bumblebee. These look really nice together. They scale really nice together. This MP10 here is what they scale every Masterpiece toy now. So when you look at Bumble, Lambor, Soundwave, Prowl, when you're looking at all these new Masterpiece toys that are coming out from Takara, they're scaling them in comparison to him. That's why I think this looks amazing together. They're going to look great on a shelf together. But here's another front view comparison. I mean, you're getting bang for your buck here. He's off camera. Let's do it this way. It's not the same, but whatever. Just awesome. 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 If that is not a good comparison for you, let's bring out something I recently reviewed. Something I know some of you people have. Lego Ecto 1. Just for comparative reasons. Just so you can get the scale of what it looks like. This is really awkward to move. But there you go. Even these look kind of cool together. IDW. Oh wait, IDW already did this. Sorry, I was going to say, can we get like a mini-series comic book of this kind of crossover? And oh wait, nope, they already did. So there is that for comparison reasons. Sorry for checking the camera. And that is it for him. Let's do another accessory of his. The cool accessory that I can't believe they actually, gave us this. Little Spike figure. To compare him to the Lego figure, they're about the same. Maybe Spike's a little bit taller, but but with Spike, you can do all sorts of kind of cool things with him. You can make him look like he's doing push-ups. You can make him look like he's doing the jumping, but no head articulation, but arms do a 360, bend to the hips, bend to the knees, which is great because you don't want to do too much for such a little figure. Am I upset that you don't get a lot of paint apps in the face? No, not really, because he's just going to sit somewhere and collect dust. I'm not going to do anything with him because he's not the main attraction. This guy is, not this guy. But the thing you can do with him, besides throwing him in the corner and letting him collect dust, is you can open up either side of MP10 here, and you've got little seating areas for him, so you can just bend him there, tell him to sit down and shut up, and there he is in the cab, which is nice, which is a nice little added accessory. I'm glad they did that. I'm happy they did that. And let me think here. Is that it for the cab? Yeah, that's about it for the cab. Another cool added accessory you can get. Let's take Spike out here because this is going to be... We're going to need him for this. Let's just keep him right here on camera. Because next thing you can get... Next accessory, I should say, you get with the MP10 Convoy is a little roller. Yeah, little roller, which is really nice. Plastic wheels instead of rubber. A nice grayish silver shiny paint with nice molding in the bottom and inside there. You know, details are nice. Very nice. Glad they included this with the toy here. And it's just really nice. I'm really glad they did it. And just like Optimus, you can take Spike, you know, bend him like Beckham, and he can hop on in there and roll around. That's not the only thing Roller can do, because not only do you get Spike, not only do you get Roller, not only do you get the big red himself, Optimus, but we have to put him to the side for right now to show you the next thing that comes with this big thing, the trailer, the G1 inspired, sorry, moving the camera, trailer, which is nice, which is just great. I'm glad they included this. I'm glad they thought of including this. I'm glad they did include this. I'm glad they didn't charge us extra for it. But this is nice. No, it does not transform into wings. This is G1 inspired, people. Not movie inspired. G1. 1980 style. Okay? So yet it's a really nice square, rectangular, I should say, you know, trailer like you see nowadays. I mean, you still see this stuff, but Roller here for comparison with him. I mean, there's really nothing. It's a big rectangle on wheels. Let's be honest. Nice rubber wheels back here. When you've got these little stands up, these wheels don't touch, but you don't have to. He's just standing there. He's just chilling. But if you want him to roll around, you just flip these up. And if you look underneath here, there's this section right here, which turns which was nice 360 on its own. But if you take, gotta get him back out here. Hold on, sorry. If you take MP10 here, and there are these tabs here that go into slots in the back here. It's kind of hard to do. But once you get the hang of it, he rolls really nicely. All the wheels move. Nice. Rolls like a dream. With the waist section here, it kind of does hinder that you can't do with full 90-degree bend there. But you can still get some nice, you know, driving range-ish thing. I don't know. Out of this guy, and rolls like a dream. But if you don't want him to do it, let's get him off to the side for just one more second here. You can take your friend Roller here. This back section pops up. Doesn't pop up. It flips back. You take this section here, fold it this way. This part with the little red siren here, you rotate 180 like that. Flip that back up. Then you take this part and you insert tab A into slot B. Oh, let me try that again. Insert tab A into slot B, and now you can get Roller to... Oh, let's just get Spike out of the way. We don't need him anymore. Yeah, we don't need him anymore. But now you can take Roller, and Roller can do the full 360. Oh, no. I lied. No, you can't. Look. Going backwards. No. But Roller can take him, and Roller can, you know, push the trailer around. But that's not all this can do. Wait. There's more. It's not just, you know, a big gray rectangle. This thing can do so much more. Like, you take these two doors back here, and you open them, open sesame, and let's just throw these off. Take Roller, and if you put your finger You pull out a ramp, which is nice, so you can get Roller in there. Let's transform Roller back. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Transformer can roll in, no pun intended. Transformer can, you gotta kind of tilt him back, but you get the idea. But not only does Roller fit in there very nicely, but you come back and grab your MP21 Bumble, and Bumblebee can fit in there. Now, unfortunately, you can't get both Bumble or Roller or any other masterpiece like Lambor or Prowl or whoever. You can only get one vehicle in there at a time, but not the end of the world. Still cool they included that. But wait, there's more. Put the ramp back up, and you just really carefully, like I said, people, G1 at its best. And let's just stand him up like this. That didn't help at all. Huh. Kind of hard to get this guy on camera. But let's do it like this. Let's go up. And let's go down. Too far. There we go. But like see, G1 inspired. When I say G1, I mean G1, because you get this nice little thing, this guy that you had in the very G1 toy, this little repair bay drone thing and bobber that can come up. Oh man, see, this thing is huge. I mean, there we go, and there you go, and there you have your, what can I say? I mean, you've seen this before in the 80s, but you got your little repair bay thing here, and the cool thing is, you open this little cockpit, and guess where? What's his face? Guess where Spike's gonna be for the rest of his existence in my life? Right in here. Say goodbye, Spike. Bye, Spike. But yeah, nice, satellite dish up here that is a full 360. You get this little swing arm, which is on a double hinge right here. You get this claw that opens and closes, which is nice. So you can see if you can grab Roller. No, can't grab him fully, but you get the idea. That's the only one issue, though, is this peg right here doesn't really like to stay on all that well. No matter how much you finagle with it. But yeah, that's not going to work out so goodly. That's going to be broken if I keep doing it like that. Does it go on the bottom? No. Nah. We'll worry about that later. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. And when you're done with them, just fold them up. Like so. Which is really cool. Oh, stupid camera. There we go. Which is nice. Oh, this thing we will put to the side. This is another cool feature that we'll get to in a second. As soon as we get them in robot mode. But as far as the trailer goes, that's it for the trailer. That's it for vehicle mode. This video is going to be super long. I apologize. Alright, well, sorry for that kind of awkward transition here. But here he is in robot mode. And he just looks amazing, even in robot mode. I mean, just from the way everything transforms and gets together and is put together. I mean, very great. Very nice. Every time I've done this, it's very fun to transform because it's very G1 because the arms come out from under here and the head flips up from the middle and you got to open, the chest, and it's just awesome. Just awesome. As far as articulation goes, head up and down, left and right. This up and down is very loose. I don't know. There's probably a way to tighten that up, but the left or right's really nice and tight, and that's really nice. Arms, full 360. Can't go up and down, but if you want them to go on a nice shoulder, up and down, you just slide it out, and you got a nice joint right there that pops him out for both sides. Bicep swivel, full 90 at the elbow, wrist, swivel, fingers. Thumb is not articulated. Index finger is separately articulated, and he just popped off his index finger. Is there a doctor in the house? Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. Like I said, the index finger is on a separate, joint, making him, these three fingers are glued together. They're not separate, but needless to say, you don't need that for the way you pose them. Waist swivel, nice ratchet at the hips, forward and back. Not full, but just enough. Nice. You can go out all the way. Nice 90-degree ratchet at the knee. You can also go forward a few degrees. The foot articulation, you got nice ankle pivot right here. Nice heel for stability. And that's the articulation. But just looking at him, he looks amazing. I mean, he's tall. I mean, if we can get vision back out here to give you an idea, barely comes up to his shins. That's how tall he is. That cab transformed into this. I mean, what can you say? It's awesome. He's awesome. But for another comparison, here he is with MP12 Lambor transformed. And like I said, this is what they scale everything with right now, from Lambor to Bumble to Soundwave. This is the test. This is the not the test. The what am I thinking of? The control for all their height, differences. So he's that height permanently, and everything will be scaled to him. But let me grab one more just for another comparison. Sorry, had to go far away. Here he is with Prowl, and they look great together. I mean, you can totally reenact, the TV show if you get a bunch of these guys together. I mean, just love them. Just love them. And as far as what you can do in robot mode with accessories, I pulled it out of the trailer earlier, but this is the beloved Energon axe that he used numerous times in numerous incarnations of TV shows and movies and whatnot. Unfortunately, it only goes into the right hand, but all you gotta do is just curl up the fist and just slide it right in there, because the thumb has a nice area where he can, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay, But, yeah, it doesn't do much, but it does add a little bit of nostalgia feel to the figure. One more cool accessory that comes with him. Sorry, I gotta adjust my chair. Which is really nice the way you store this. But you come to the back. This section right here just folds right down and just pop out the gun. Pachoo! And there it is. It's a nice gun. Nice and black. Not really, it's really wobbly. I would love it to be a little bit tighter, but it's nice. And it's really show accurate too. I like the shape of it. Not a lot of molded detail on it, but it is really nice to have. It's really nice that I can be able to store it back here. But if you don't feel like storing it in the back, you can, where'd he go? Where is he? There he is. There's Roller. You can take Roller. And remember how you flip this back to do the for this part for the trailer, to hook it to the trailer? Well, if you leave it just like this and take this little flappy panel off camera, this little flappy panel right here, and just fold it back and fold this back up, there's a little hole right here. You take the gun, and there you go. And it's really tight too. It really nicely stays on there. You're not. It's like an elephant trunk now, but it's really nice. Really nice that they included that. I thought to add that to the actual toy itself. But that's not where I'll be keeping it. I will be keeping it nice and safe and secure in the back section. And the last but not least accessory for good old MP10, the coup de grace, the ultimate piece of nostalgia, nerd history, whatever you want to call it, is if you come to the check. I'm gonna keep the figure close for this part right here. But take this chest section and just start singing the song. You've got the touch. You've got the power. And there he is. Let's get a light in there so you can see it better. But there it is, the matrix of leadership. Right where it should be, right in Optimus's chest. And just awesome. Unfortunately, this is the one drawback. This is the one bad thing I have to say about it, is it's really difficult to get a finger in there to get it, so I'll just take Lambor's gun, just pop one section out, and it should fall right out. You gotta do some wiggling and wobbling, but nice die cast. You know, die cast hand grips right here. Nice clear blue. Let's get this a little closer. Nice clear blue. Let's do it this way. You see that nice shine through the blue there. Sorry for that being so bright, but that's the way it is. And that's awesome that they included this. I love the fact they included this. I wish it would have been a little bit bigger, so, you know, Optimus can take it and hold it. But it's alright. It's okay. A little bit bigger would have been better, but it probably wouldn't have been able to fit in the chest cavity there. But really nice. Really glad they included that. And like I said, this thing is heavy for a little thing. It's die cast. I mean, and it stays in there really tightly too. No, I don't want. I just want to fold that up. There we go. I mean, upside down, right side in, inside out, doesn't matter. Just pop it back in there, and it's nice and secure. It's not gonna fall out, but I choose to keep it in there. And that's MP10 himself in all of his prime glory. Again, let's just put him with Lambor. And let me fix his feet a little bit here. Fix him up a little bit. And here he is with Prowl. And awesome. Just looking at this looks awesome. I mean, I am a kid again. My childhood hates me. I like that. I like that. Alright, so needless to say, if you have the opportunity to get Optimus Prime MP10, get him. Worth the money. Nice added to your collection. Also, Lambor, Prowl, get him. Great. That is all I got for now. This is SLB. I will leave links to primetoys.net in the description below. I'll leave links to their Facebook and website along with my Facebook and Twitter handle. And I think I finally came up with my sign off saying, you know, this is SLB and my childhood hates me.